Hey guys, it's LpsHoney and welcome back to a new video. Quick little update for anyone who has been waiting for my Halloween special. If you guys saw my Instagram, I mentioned on there that it wasn't going to be out in time for Halloween, and I do apologize for that. The last week has been incredibly hectic. There's been like hospital trips and moving, and I literally wasn't even sleeping for most of the week. It's just been a very stressful last week, and I didn't really have a lot of time to work on my Halloween special, so I apologize for that, but it is coming because it is a really big project that I want to get out. But I just want to apologize and update you guys that it won't be out in time for Halloween itself. Now that's out of the way, let's get on to today's subject, which is LPS's newest and biggest possible rival. So previously I talked about the LPS Roblox game that's coming out, and a few of you guys mentioned in the comments how there is already a kind of animal themed Roblox game called Adopt Me. I had actually seen some of their toys popping up in the stores but didn't know it was from a Roblox game, and that's when I decided to make an account and hop on there and see what it was about. It's a pretty cute game, and the server I was on was actually super packed, so there was a lot happening. Day one on Adopt Me. Oh, that's cute, a werewolf. I'm gonna be a parent. Biblically accurate LpsHoney. Oh my god. Why is he wiggling? Go to sleep, my child. My guy's gonna wake up with a fresh fit. Wait, do it. Oh my god, a bow tie. Let's go. Yoink! I'm gonna just take this one as well. Oh my gosh, she's got a little ghost. Oh, okay. Rip. Is this a person or like an NPC? I think it's a person. Yeah. Oh, they're trading. What is that? Oh my god, who's coming through with that? Oh my god. Excuse me, ma'am? Ma'am, I did not order the Uber. Get back here though, I'm gonna take that ride. Thanks. Let's go. But that got me thinking, this Adopt Me game is probably going to be one of the biggest competitions for LPS. I've seen more and more of their products popping up in my local Targets and Kmarts, and they are a little bit expensive, and that got me thinking about how LPS is really going to have to go one-on-one with this Adopt Me brand. They're obviously both going to have their own Roblox games, but it really comes down to the merchandise, and this is where I think LPS have the upper hand. They're just cuter designs in my opinion, but I did actually find some Adopt Me blind boxes, and I thought I'd open some up today and kind of just get a feel for what LPS are going to be going up against. Back when LPS were in their golden days, there weren't a huge amount of other small animal collectibles, so they dominated the market. But now Adopt Me is releasing more products, and they already have an insanely popular Roblox game, so it's going to be interesting to see how these two compete, especially with LPS relaunching to a new crowd who isn't really familiar with them. Obviously they have the OG fans like us who are going to support them, but they really want to get a new crowd, and that's why I personally believe they're doing the whole Roblox game thing. It's proven to be super successful for other brands, and LPS are really trying to tap into that. So without further ado, let's look at some Adopt Me blind boxes and see how they weigh up compared to LPS. Now obviously I'm going to have bias, and I'm going to say that LPS are better because they are my babies. Like, I've collected them since I was 7. But I'm gonna give Adopt Me a fair chance and see what they bring to the table. So here are the Adopt Me blind boxes. They only had 2 left, and they were $12 each, which is kind of expensive for one little pet. It does come with a code for the game, which is pretty cool, and I feel like kind of common for these Roblox games, and I have a feeling that LPS are going to be doing something very similar with the whole code in-game. This is Series 2, and it says that there are 24 to collect. On the back it tells you how to open it, so we're going to need some water to kind of, I guess, loosen the egg or like make it squishable and breakable. One more thing I want to mention is I'm going to be comparing these directly with LPS, but on multiple levels. So we're going to be comparing things like quality, price, what's included, all of that, because I think it's really interesting that LPS actually has some good competition now, especially with an already established brand. So let's open our first egg and see who we got. So here's our first egg, and it does say to submerge it in water, and I thought that maybe that was something I would have to do, but I honestly feel like I could just break this myself. Yeah, okay. So we got a little goose, I think this is, or maybe a swan. I had a look at the checklist, and this is a swan. It's an interesting texture. It's kind of like a harder plastic, much harder than LPS. It has a little logo on the bottom of the foot, which is AM for Adopt Me, and also a little peg to click it into like accessories, I'm assuming. It also comes with a clothing item for the game. It is a lavender scarf. I'm not sure if every single one is different for each blind box, so we're gonna see when I open the second one. But there's our little item. And then here we have a checklist of all the different pets you can get. Here is the swan that we got. There's also some more rare ones down here. They actually have an axolotl, which is pretty interesting considering a big selling point for the new LPS is the new axolotl mold. On the back, there's some multi-packs as well as some little play sets with like Roblox characters. Let's open our second egg up. I'm hoping to get maybe a dog or a cat or maybe even the axolotl. Oh, okay, maybe it's just the coating and they're different eggs. Okay, let's see what we got. Hopefully not a double. Oh, girl. So yeah, this is why I'm not a fan of expensive blind boxes. Looks like we got the same little accessory as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and scratch this off and just put it up on screen. So first come, first serve for you guys who watch this video. Here is your code to get your scarf in game. So if you wanna redeem that, whoever's first can have it. Kind of sucks that I got two of the same because I really wanted to compare some different molds. But let's take this swan back to my regular filming space and do a little side-by-side with LPS because I have a few things to say. I've had a rummage through my LPS and found 3 different swan molds that were used over time. So here are what all 3 of them look like. However, for the purpose of comparing the Adopt Me swan with an LPS version, I'm going to be using the G2 version only because that's most likely what Basic Fun is going to be using. So here's our G2 swan, and I know it has the G3 eyes, however the mold itself is G2 and this is the only swan that I could find currently, so please bear with me with that. It's also white, so it matches nicely with the Adopt Me swan, and I wanted to get as close as I could to a similar image to give you guys a comparison. Now obviously, looking at these two side by side, for me personally as an LPS collector, there is no comparison. The LPS wins every time, like just the detail, and it's just adorable. But then again, I am very, very biased, so I need to let you guys know that. However, let's look at it from a new collector's standpoint. So we have 2 little categories here, the LPS category and the Adopt Me category. For Adopt Me, you have an existing game that has a very large fan base, and now they've expanded into merchandise. They have these small collectible figures as well as some plushies, and as far as I know, plushies are very big, especially with things like Squishmallows coming out. It's a big market and they've also tapped into that. On top of getting the figure, you also get your little exclusive code, which is also another incentive because it gives you an exclusive item in the game, which is a big point for the toy because it's based on a game. So if you get items for the game, people are more likely going to buy the product. I'm not going to sit here and bash Adopt Me because they've tapped into a market that didn't really have anyone there because LPS won around, and because of that they have kind of skyrocketed in popularity. However, I will say for me personally, the designs are really bland. They're super basic because they are exactly how they look in the Roblox game. It's definitely basic, but still really cute, especially if you've not heard of LPS or you're not into LPS. They can just be really adorable little animals for you to collect and for you to play the game. But I'm sorry to inform the Adopt Me fans out there, but the real queen is back. Now, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and hate on Adopt Me because they're successful and they're doing a great job, and if I hadn't been collecting LPS, I would have thought this little guy is really cute because he is. He's super simple, but it's a cute little figurine, and especially some of the other ones that they sell, like the axolotl and dragon, and there's a few different dogs and cats, they look pretty cute. However, LPS just... they are so much better for me. I feel like with LPS you get unique molds for the pets. Like, look at this swan, okay? It's a swan, you can very easily tell that, but it has these beautiful wings coming out the side. The rest of it is like a pretty standard look, I'll admit, and this one in general isn't the prettiest just because of the G3 eyes, but it's still a really cute pet, and it's also bigger than the Adopt Me animals. They also have the cool gimmick of the head bobbling, so there's some movability to them, whereas the Adopt Me animals are just a solid figurine. I feel like in terms of products, LPS isn't really going to struggle to compete. At least that's what I think. The designs are adorable, and obviously we don't know what the new Basic Fun Pets quality is going to be like, but from what people have said online who were at the toy fair or who have gotten their hands on prototypes, they've said that it's the same old quality that we loved, which is pretty exciting. One thing that LPS has definitely taken inspiration from Adopt Me Pets is the whole like interactability with the Roblox game. From what I've seen with LPS posts on Instagram, they're going to be coming with a little collectible card, especially with the single pets. Now, if that card includes an item in the Roblox game, I don't know for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did. It's definitely a great way to incentivize people to not only buy the product, but to also kind of take them over to the Roblox game. Because not only are you getting a physical item, you're also getting a digital one for your pets. It's a very smart marketing strategy, and LPS isn't the first to do it, just like Adopt Me isn't the first to do it. There's been tons of products that have done it in the past, but these two are directly going to be rivaling each other, and that's going to be really interesting to see how it goes. Like I said, physical item-wise, LPS, in my opinion, are going to perform better than the Adopt Me little blind boxes. They just have a cuter design, and I think they're just more appealing in general. The big eyes, big bobbly heads, like they're just really cute. And they're also going to be coming with more. They'll at least come with one accessory per pet, which is more than what you get with the Adopt Me animals, and supposedly they're going to be cheaper. A single pet should only cost you about $3.99 compared to the Adopt Me animals, which is like $10 US. I think for me, the real rivalry is going to be in Roblox. Adopt Me is a super popular game that has been out for a while now and has a pretty big fan base. LPS is going to be completely new to Roblox, and sure, there's a lot of us fans who are going to jump on and play it, but they really need new fans to kind of experience the LPS experience and then bring them over to be actual customers. So, yeah. And obviously, if the game is too similar to Adopt Me, people are just gonna keep playing Adopt Me and not bother with LPS. So they really need to try and be unique, but also similar enough to bring over existing fans from Adopt Me to LPS. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I think it's gonna be a really interesting rivalry between these two. Like I said, I think LPS in the physical sales aren't really going to have a lot of competition, but digitally on Roblox, I think Adopt Me is going to definitely give them a run for their money. Either way, it is exciting because even though it's competition for LPS, hopefully it will be healthy competition that can keep prices down and quality up for us collectors, because that's really the most important thing for us in general. I am a little sad that I wasn't able to get two different Adopt Me pets because I would have loved to do another comparison between two different designs. But yeah, I'm actually surprised at how tall the Adopt Me pet is. I thought it would be much smaller than the LPS, but they're pretty similar height-wise, but very different designs. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like I said, I really do think it's an interesting conversation to have, and I'm so glad some of you guys brought it up to me last time I talked about Roblox. So thank you to everyone who commented about Adopt Me, because I personally had never heard of them until that video, and now seeing how big it is on Roblox, it's gonna be super exciting to see LPS compete with them and kind of root for LPS to kind of come out on top. I hope this video was interesting and kind of sparked a conversation with you guys, and if you enjoyed, like always, please don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe. I have new videos coming out every single week, and episode 2 of The Watcher is on the way for later this week, and I hope you'll all enjoy it. So thank you, like always, for the support, and I will see you next time with a new video. Bye guys!